This is the post-fight recap of Errol Spence Jr. One-sided unanimous decision over Mikey Garcia on the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Well, what can we say? What can we say? What can we say? We will find the good, the bad. I don't know if there's too much ugly. I guess we'll find the ugly within the fight because there wasn't too much. There's ugly within the fight, not ugly in the performance of Errol Spence. But we can see there is a bad, believe it or not. I know there's great technical and domination performance, but I'm pretty sure Derek James is gonna watch the tape, do his job, find something to correct, and make his fighter better. So there is something bad. There's always something bad. Is it a lot? But it's something bad. It's always something bad. Every fighter makes you have a new mistake or a new wrinkle. So, oh shit, gotta fix that. Now, in the fight, you saw Spence do what Spence normally does: jab, body shot, jab, body shot. But what was different was that motherfucker put a volume of punches. He was, for Spence, a lot of jabs. Caught Mikey with some over outreaching hooks. Considering Mikey had a nice tight guard, Mikey was blocking all types of shit to the point where he had to stop throwing punches in later rounds. We could talk about later rounds because maybe it was just me. I think I saw something, which is the bad I believe Derek James could possibly point out. I think there's two things Derek James, as a trainer, might see to be like, okay, this is what you got to ease the brakes on. That's really what it is, just easing brakes, not too much else. But in the fight, you saw Mikey try to keep the distance by backstepping and timing him, but he didn't expect Spence to have that many punches coming. He thought he'd be able to time Spence because Spence would throw one or two here, because you can see what he kept saying. Oh, I see something in Spence. I see something in Spence. It was obviously what he saw. He saw the left hand counter. He was able to land that just about when he threw it, but it was just too much to counter because he countered Spence with the left hook. He countered Spence when Spence would go for a body shot. He'd come back and counter him with a left straight to the head. So he was countering Spence, but like I said, just too much to counter. And like I said, and that's what we said. His strategy was just like Zepeda and Ramirez. We were saying it the whole time. He tried to move. He didn't try to be as aggressive as Zepeda was. I do say I'm a little shocked by that. I didn't think Mikey would. Like I said, Spence threw the turd in the punch bowl when he just said, "I'm gonna box you with volume. I'm just gonna box the shit out you. Jab, 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 body shot, jab, jab." And then once, I think it was like around 4 or 5, he started swinging those hooks, and they start those like when he'll start catching Mikey in the distance, like just like grazing the tip of his glove hooks, and that Mikey's head start bobbing. Once those start happening, like in 4 or 5, then 6, he just start putting Mikey down. Like he didn't necessarily like knock him down, but you can see it had no more. Going back to round 2, you can see that's where Mikey really put in the game plan of what he saw. People, the commentaries, they're saying like, oh, maybe they gave Mikey round 1. I mean, a round or 2. A lot of people thought he won round 2 because he landed more shots. He didn't land many shots, but like I said, round 1 wasn't shit. He was just keeping the distance, trying to see what Spence had. And Spence was just like, I got a jab, dog. I got a jab. And fucking round 2, Mikey's like, okay, I'm gonna try and counter it. Countered him with a left hook. Countered him like with a left to the body. So it was just more of Mikey. But Mikey was eating fucking jabs. Like again. Like I said, 4 and 5, he start actually swinging hooks and touching Mikey in the distance. And then 6, 7 just became Spence. Spence does what he does. He hawks you down, beats you. What you can say, in what I kind of noticed, Spence didn't, for some odd reason, maybe he purposely did it, he stayed in the ring, in the middle of the ring with a smaller man. Like whenever Mikey tried to get him against the ropes, you could tell Spence purposely went back to the center. Like, why wouldn't he just let Mikey come in and just beat the shit out of him? But no, he took him back to the center of the ring and just outboxed the shit out of him. If I don't think, like, I thought he maybe had just, like I said, rope a dope him on the ropes, spin him, counter him, or something, but no. Whenever he even got closer, it was Spence to spin that shit, go right back to the center, and just jab, 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 jab. Kind of crazy. Now, what I'm going to say towards the end, like I said, we all know Mikey Garcia asked his brother, don't stop the fight at the end of the 10th. So blah, blah, blah. 11th and 12th, much of this, it was pretty much the same shit. But it was really fucking Spence really pouring on offense. Mikey just blocking a lot of shit, getting hit. Now, when Spence started, slowing down, stiff arming him, messing around, I think in the 10th round, when he beat the shit out of Mikey and they're about to stop it, I think he punched himself out. I think out of nowhere in the 11th round, Mikey hits him. It wasn't a hard hit. It didn't do nothing. It wasn't like, whoa, shit, Spence is rattled. But he hits him. And all of a sudden, Spence is just like, you see it just changes. He starts fucking with him. Yeah, the punch, it seemed a little different. Like he got a little mentally tired. Like, it's like, oh, shit, that hit with him throwing punches. And then in the 12th round, you could say he respected Mikey, took it easy on Mikey, carried Mikey. There's a lot of things you could say. He certainly didn't try and finish him. That's one thing we could all agree on. He didn't try and finish Mikey. And I believe for that reason, he was tired. I think Mikey could have finished him. I mean, he was that tired. He had a cool poker face, but I think when it hits, all of a sudden, like when you're working out or you're playing b-ball pickup games, football Americano, football Americano style, or fucking football around the world. When you're playing, when you're going in the gym, and also when you hit that exhaustion, it hits like, oh shit, I am just like tired. I'm fucking tired. I think like I said, he threw a lot of punches. Like I said, he was so in the moment. He didn't even like we hear it all the time. Trainers trying, don't tell the fighters, okay, good, but don't punch yourself out. Don't punch yourself out. I think Spence punched himself out like in the 10th and got cracked in the 11th, and it triggered that thing. And I think from there that's when he started coasting. Me personally, like I said, watch the telling of that fight, because remember, they're going to stop it in the 10th round, and in the 11th round, Mikey comes out a little aggressive. Spence is a little tired. He hits him, and Spence just like, okay, he's not aggressive. I think he would have been knocked out if he would have tried to engage and let Mikey get some lucky shit off, especially in the 12th when he was like doing all that. It was to me, Mr. A's thoughts right here on the post-fight recap for you new viewers. The Double RT Boxing Show. This is a post-fight recap. We do breakdowns and predictions, and we also do Mr. A's thoughts, where you just saw the sample. But I break down a specific subject. I think Spence could have got KO'd, and he knew it. I think he got I think he punched himself out. Like, oh shit, I fucked up. I gotta work on that. I could have been better. I could have been better. I almost slipped up because Mikey cracked him in the 11th during an offensive exhaustion punch out. Like, oh, what the fuck? That shit buzzed me. Where the fuck that come from? I did not. I feel different. I feel different. That was not supposed to happen. No one's noticing, but just like Mr.A's thoughts. That's what I thought when I watching that fight. That's when he started changing his whole mannerisms. But besides that's I said the good, the bad, and the ugly. If I'm Derek James, I was like, whoa, you punched yourself out. You gotta slow that down. And that's and the way Mikey kept countering him. Like I said, when Mikey said, I see something in Spence. Mikey playing the distance. He caused Spence to overreach. Like I said, he countered him almost at will, but it was just too much. Like I said, too much energy for Mikey. Mikey's fucking concentrating hard as fuck. He's concentrating hard as fuck, keeping that distance. Those are always moving, making sure he's right. Yeah, playing the game, fucking heart beating, pumping energy, fucking taking hits. Because Spence was jabbing shit out of him, taking hits, trying to exhaust that perfect fucking counter left. It was just a lot of energy. And then fucking Spence started landing the body shots. Dude, it's like Mikey couldn't do that shit. But like I said, he was countering Spence. Like I said, was it good? Was it effective? Hey, it's job of Derek James to notice that shit. So Workhouse Spence was reaching, getting countered, and to me, Mr.A's thoughts, it looked like he accidentally ended in punch drunk zone in the 11th round. Like, oh shit, I'm a little wobbled. I punched myself out and I'm exhausted. I can't take. You know what? Like the most recent, you can say like the way Wilder was at the end of Luis Ortiz round 7. Was he buzzed? Was he okay? He looked hurt, but not to that extent. The way he walked back, I'm okay. But I think Spence was lingering in there because to me, Mr. A says he got cracked, and his whole shit changed for the rest of that fight. Or you could just say, no, Mr. A, you're tripping. He was fucking with him. He was carrying him. He felt sorry for him. He was beating that boy's ass. All is right. All is right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Mr. A, right here on the Ready Talk Boxing Show.